All right, let's settle down. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Summersville, South Carolina. He's a regional director out there. He's got his business partner out here, Mr. Reggie Larson. And I just want to say thank you for his time to come out here and just share some things with us to help you build your ACM business. He's been in the industry almost as long as I have, at least 28, 29, maybe 30 years. But he's the phenomenal leader. I go to South Carolina. He'll pick me up in the airport, and we'll just ride off 2 sets of tires going up and down the highway. I mean, seriously, we go all day, all night. And that's what I love about it. I love working. When I go somewhere, I want to work. When I go on that plane, I supposed to be tired. And he will definitely make me tired. We go all day and all night. I get back to my hotel room about 11 or 12. Got to get up at 7 and do it all over again. He says, why you stay in the hotel? You might as well stay at my house. You okay with staying on the couch? I said, bring it on. Let's do it. Ain't the first time I never went the last time I sleep on the couch. But I tell you what, he is a workaholic. And that's what I really admire. Because, man, we gone to small towns where the stop sign says goodbye. The other side says hello. I mean, stopped at the gas station. The guy was been in the Middle East. He in there talking something. I didn't know he even speak Farsi. He was there talking to him, and I don't know, they were exchanging numbers. He's there showing the plan. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. He recruits everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes, he recruiting. So without further ado, all the way from Summersville, South Carolina, the one and only Mr. Curtis Evans.
How's everybody doing today? We're really happy to have you on. You guys got a treat today. You have something unusual. I want you to just think about it. I want everybody on this call, everyone on this call that got a residual check this month to raise their hand. Just raise your hand if you got a residual check. I can't see it, but raise your hand if you got a residual check. That means you're getting paid for work that you did one time. You're getting paid over and over and over and over again. And this company is so well set, you can't write it to the penny. But, you know, I was in a company one time, you could have a position, but it didn't mean anything. Some positions in some companies don't mean anything. You got it, but it doesn't mean anything. In our company, you need so many customers. You and your team need so many customers in order to get that position, which means you won't see a broke nothing. You won't see a broke RVP Platinum or a broke SVP or a broke. You know, some of those companies, you can have the position because if you lose everything, you still have the position. Okay, so this company is designed, like Mr. Provenzano mentioned to me one time. He said something really unique. He said, "Finish never is." And I remember this is when I think Reggie Lawson, my business partner, is on the call today. I think he's here. But we were at the corporate office with a meeting with Mr. Provenzano that Al has set up, and he constantly tells us, "Finish never is." And for some reason, and now y'all kind of explain this to me, everyone wants to get to a position and then stop, and then for the rest of their life, some magic is supposed to happen. I mean, there is nothing like that. You got to wake up in the morning, and the birds got to go out there and look for some more worms, and you know everything is constantly growing, growing and dying. So you got to stay on the growing side. So I just want you to think about what you can do to restart your business. Okay, what can you do to restart? Everybody, we always say, what do you do? Now, if you talk to the top money earners, they'll tell you one thing and one thing only. Plan to have a new PBZ for you, not for someone in your group. You personally have a PBZ. That means you're going to go and invite some people to come to a meeting so that they can learn how this system works. You may not sign them up. You may get some customers out of it. You may get some IBOs out of it. You may get a combination of both. But you want to restart your business. How do you do that? The reason you can't restart your business, I'm going to tell you now, because you know how to do a PBZ. Or now get somebody else to do that. You don't have to do that because you're inviting. You want them to come to hear Gregory Williamson. You want them to come to hear Roxanne or Renata. You want them to come to hear Leela. Okay? You want them to come to hear someone else. Okay? So you're inviting them and you're telling them, I really, really, really. And so I'm going to show you how to invite first, and then we're going to go through some work. We're actually going to get some work done in about 10 minutes. Okay? So let's get started. How do you invite? Okay. Now, once upon a time, you could say, "Are you open to making any extra money?" But you can't do it no more because if they say, "Yeah," they got all kind of options: DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, Sparks. They got all kind of things you can do now to make some extra money. So when I was coming up, the thing, what do you have? And you showed them, come to my house on Saturday and I'll show you a business. And they came and they signed up to be a rep. Okay, but now with the internet and all the things going on, that's not so. But the things, those things, Uber, Lyft, and all the things I talked about, they're all great. They all work, but no residual income. No residual income. So that's not what you came in here for. You came in for residual income so that a big, fat, juicy check will show up on the 15th of every month. That's what you came in for. And how do you do that? It's a simple system that ACN has. So when a person first gets started with our business, we got to be careful, really careful when you first get started with the business, go by the rules. The rules are to get some people on a PBZ so that they can hear the program from somebody else. Okay? All right. From somebody else. They know you. So, get somebody else to do the presentation for you. With that said, you got to know how to invite them. So what I've learned, and that's worked for me more better, if there's such a thing, more better than anything else, is to ask them this: what are you doing Tuesday night at 7 o'clock? And most people look at you and they'll say, no, nothing. When you call them on the phone, what are you doing Tuesday night at 7 o'clock? Hey, Bob, what are you doing Tuesday night at 7 o'clock? Nothing. So now you have two of these planned. We have one plan for Tuesday and one plan for Thursday. Some of the people can't make it Tuesday, come Thursday. So if you want to restart and have two PPZs, one Monday, one Wednesday, one Tuesday, one Thursday, something like that. One Tuesday, one Wednesday. Okay? But what are you doing Tuesday night at 7 o'clock? And they will tell you, I'm almost tell you now, nothing. What you got? And you tell them something simple. Well, good, because you know them. You say, well, good. I want to invite you to a meeting for at 7 o'clock. We're going to learn how to make some money. Now, listen to me. The guy that's doing the meeting is going to show us how to make some money. Bill Smith is going to show us how to do this because I am trying to pay off this car. I am trying to buy a new home. Okay, because there's a lot of money in this business. They say it's not a get rich quick program. Well, more than likely on your job, you're in a get rich never program. Okay, so if you get in a get rich never program, then you might be in a get rich program if you can knock this out in 5 years or 10 years. So let's go ahead with this. Ready? Let's go. What are you doing Tuesday night at 7 o'clock? There's a quiet, I don't know. What you got? I want to invite you to a meeting. We're going to learn how to make some money. Roxanne's going to be on, and she's going to explain it. Can I put you down? Yes or no? They say yes or no. Okay, good. I'll get you out. You're gonna get a phone call to confirm. I gotta go. I'll call you later. And then go to the next person. You gotta quickly do that before they start telling you about who died, who got married, did you hear about, and you just get off into this rabbit hole, and then you can't never get back to making your next phone call. So really, I got a call coming in. I gotta go. And so you go to the next call because I tell you, you can make a lot of these calls in a short period of time if you didn't get distracted with all the rest. Okay, so it's very important we don't get distracted. So one of the things I want you to understand is this just simple thing. What are you doing Tuesday night at 7 o'clock? And when they say nothing, say, well, good, I'm gonna put you down for coming to a meeting. I'm gonna send you a link. It's a Zoom meeting, and Bob Smith is gonna show us how to make some extra money because I want to show how to pay. I want to pay off this car. I want to buy a house. Whatever it is you want to do. You do that part so you'll know there's real big money in this. It's not a $100 deal or $200 deal. They know it's real serious money. And they got stuff they want to do too. They don't know how to do it. Okay. So that's worked better for me than anything else. But now, you may have something that works good for you, but that works better for me. Okay. So now you know how to invite. You give your list to someone, they'll call them and confirm. But that's how you do that. Now, with that said, I hope you got that part. Something really simple. I'm going to do it again. Mr. Lawson, Reggie, hey, how you doing? Great. Reggie, listen, what are you doing Tuesday night at 7 o'clock? Nothing? Okay, good. I'm gonna put you down for coming to a meeting on Zoom at 7 o'clock. Stay at your house, jump on this Zoom meeting. Bill Smith is gonna show us how to make some money. I'm trying to pay off my house and we can do this, okay? So I'm gonna put you down for a meeting Tuesday night. Someone's gonna call and confirm. And then move on. Don't start explaining everything. All right, with that said, the other problem that you have is a problem that everybody on this planet has. Everybody has this problem. And it may be the thing that held you up. And that is you are prejudging people. I do it. Al does it. Everybody does it. Okay? We prejudge. She has a really nice house. She don't need to do nothing like this. She has a really nice car. She don't need to do nothing like this. He wears a really nice fancy clothes. He doesn't need to do anything like this. you know, and we're looking for our cousin that can't find a job, can't keep a job. We'll put his name down, you know, we'll put down somebody that, I don't know why we do that. That's just what we do. What I want you to do is not prejudge. Now, the best way to do that is to have a memory jogger, okay? So I'm gonna show you this memory jogger. I think I showed it to you before. And Reggie and I just talked about it. Reggie's an engineer, so he's going to do a lot of work in our team to help us put processes together. So when new people sign up and get started, when these people sign up and get started, you know, we're going to have this recorded, because one of the problems is this right here. All right, it's really from the majors back office. It's just a memory jogger, something to help you to remember people, because we just forget. Some of these people we have on here are going to be in somebody else's business because we never thought of them. We never put them down. So if you had a piece of paper, we're going to go through about 10 of them real quick, okay? Okay, we'll go through this. You don't have to write anything down but names, okay? And remember, you're going to have your meeting and you're going to have another person do the meeting for you, okay? Because these people know you. It's better for someone else, you know, for you to edify someone else. So, okay, so here we go. Now, these are people you probably forgot about. And if you got a piece of paper and pencil, you're not driving to something, you can write these down now, or you can get this list and just start putting these names down so that you can have someone to call. I already told you how to invite. Now you just need to know what. You need to know who to invite. And you can't think of nobody because you're thinking of the wrong. You're thinking of people that need to do this, in your opinion, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna go through these questions. And if you know the answers, write these names down, because these are people that you're going to invite to your PBZ. That's what we mean when we say kickstart your business. You can do it before the convention, after the convention, but at some point you need to draw a line in the sand and say, I got as far as I can go with the people that I have. The people that I have created 200 points. The people that I have created 500 points. The people that I have created 300 points. The people that I have created 30 points. Okay, that's not enough. We want more. Remember, finish never is. You want to have 10,000 points one day, 20,000 points one day, 30,000 points one day, and you got 100. You can't get to 30,000 points with the same people. All right? You have to grow. And you probably know the people, but you haven't called them because you prejudged them. So let's go through this real quickly. I'm going to go through just 10 of them. And you write down their names, not what I'm about to say. I want you to write down the names of people you know that in this, okay? Who owns or owned a business of any kind? Who do you know real well that owns a business? Who makes more than $200,000 per year? Remember, they didn't say who put your broke brother down there. Who makes more than $200,000 a year? Who has a network or direct marketing company already? They're already in something, okay? Who is money motivated? Who do you know that likes to talk about money? Who is influential? They have influence. Who enjoys being around high energy people? They like being around energy, right? Who quit their job or is out of work? Who is already wealthy? Okay. Some of your friends? Who's your brothers and sisters? Your parents, your cousins, your children, your aunts and uncles, your spouses. Now, all those people probably have your last name. That's good. Sometimes that's not so good. Okay. So these are your cousins, your children, your aunts and uncles. Who you went to school with? Who works with you? Who is retired? Who works part-time? Who you like most? Who is laid off? Who purchased a new home? Who answers classified ads? Who runs personal ads? Who gave you a business card? Go through your business cards. Who works at night? Who delivers pizza to your home? Who sells Mary Kay Tupperware? Avon. Who wants freedom? Who likes team sports? Who is a fundraiser? Who watches TV a lot? Who works on cars? Who likes political campaigns? Who are social networkers? Who's in the military? Who do your friends know? Who is a dentist? Who is your dentist? Who is your doctor? Who could help you? Just want to help you. They like to help you. Who works for the government? Who is unemployed? Okay, I just went down 43 types of people that you could know. And it's 100 on here, 93 or whatever it is on here. And you just go down this list, and your job with that sheet of paper is to write down names. Joe Smith, Harry Bob. You might not talk to them in a long time. Put their name down, go to the next one. Don't prejudge. And the quicker you can do this, the better, because your brain will mess you up. You'll start prejudging. I do it. Mr. Thomas does. Everybody does it. We prejudge. It's just what we do. I don't know why we do it, but we do it. And the person with the big house and big car, they're ready to go. They don't know how to keep the big house. They can't. They don't know what to do to keep the big car, the nice car. Those are the people that are, yeah, what you got? Okay. So this is a list. Now, this is so rudimentary. In addition to the things that's going to happen in the future, we're going to have a lot of people losing jobs because of a lot of different reasons I won't go over right now. But I'll just use, out of the 3 reasons a lot of people are going to start losing jobs, one of them is AI. Okay. It's going to replace a lot of white collar jobs. The blue collar jobs are going to be replaced by robots. Okay. And this already happened. You guys already see that. You go in the store, you scan now. It used to be somebody to check you out. There are robots that weld parts on cars, robots that build, robots that do everything, robots that do operations, surgical operations now. So, they're going to take the place of a lot of people that are physically doing something. Then there are people that work with computers and typing and always doing it. The AI is going to just come through and just kill those entry-level jobs that people do when they first get out of college or high school, on a computer, gone, 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 gone. So all these people are going to be coming, and they're going to be reps in your business, okay? Or they're going to remember you call them, okay? What is this thing you were talking about? We have a wealth component. We're not supposed to talk about it, but there's a wealth component in this business, okay? And I want you to get interested in doing that, because I'm going to say this, if you had $1 million in the bank at 2% interest, that's $20,000 a year. It's not enough to live on. You really need around 5 million. Okay, you need about 5 million at 20%. That's 100,000 a year. That's residual, right? But how hard is it to save $5 million? Well, you just can't. You can't save $5 million. But if you are making $100,000 a year residually with this company, you have a business that's worth $5 million. That's the essence of our company here. So what I'd like you to do is take this list, this memory jogger, because all you need is something to jog your memory. Take this memory jogger and you start your business all over again. Okay, you've gotten so far. Now start it all over again with the wealth and knowledge that you have now, and you'll be shocked at how many people say, "What is this?" They come on the call, they look at it, they like it, great. They don't like it, great. They don't get on the call, great. They get on the call, great. They become a rep, great. They become a customer, great. It doesn't matter. Your job is to go through this list and call all of these people and let them know this is what you're doing. And you want to get them on so they can hear someone else, okay? Because the influence is with someone else. That's the key there. That's probably somebody in your upline, somebody that's paid to help you do well. Somebody in this business is paid well to help you do well. And they will be happy as a jaybird to have you knock out $100,000 a year. So they want you to do well. And you may have those people in your group. Now, let's say you sign up 10, 15, 20, 30 IBOs and you teach them how to go through this list. Because when they come into business, you got to get them a memory jogger with the launch sheet, staple this to the back. I think Reggie this morning said it's better to staple this to the back of the launch sheet so they have more people to call, okay? So you take this, staple it to the back of the launch sheet, hand it to your new person, and have them fill out these names. Don't call nobody, just get all these names written down so we can do the calls. And then they'll start. And they'll be successful because they'll have 1, 2, 3 services in their house. Some of these people that come on here will want to be customers. Some of them are going to want to be customers because the person that did the presentation talked about the customer. They don't want to be an IBO baby. They want to be a customer. So your new person already has 5 or 10 customers, which is $400-600 already, just like that. So this is a money-making deal here. And the only reason you're not doing it is because we kind of abandoned the basics of network marketing, the basics, okay? And this is basic right here, okay? Now, the AI part, we'll learn that part. That's a whole new thing that I hopefully will get a chance to talk to you about, but this is basic. Because even when they come in, if a person comes in some strange way, you got to show them what to do. How can you say you showed them what to do and you never gave them a memory jogger? You never gave them a memory jogger, and you never showed them how to invite. It's your job to give them a memory job and show them how to invite and give them a launch sheet so there's a system that they can run on. If they like the system, they'll do the same thing with their IBOs, okay? So that's all I have for today. I want to turn it back over to Mr. Thomas. I am done.